Hey there everyone, this is going to be my second video log. Just to kind of recap on my previous video, it was kind of unrehearsed, but as you can probably see, I was in a vehicle, so everything that I was saying was just kind of straight off the top of my head. And now I'm just going to kind of recap on some of the things that I mentioned before in my video to kind of help make my future video logs more successful. I'm going to mention again that I am an IT student at NTC. It's located in Phillips, Wisconsin. The NTC has, I mentioned before that NTC has many campuses, and I go to Phillips, Wisconsin. There's many other ones. I didn't know how many at the time, but there's Anago. There's the main campus. This is Wausau, and there's Medford, Spencer, Wittenberg, and I go to the one here in Phillips. And I'm in my program that I'm in is in the programming analysis. The experience that I'm getting out of it is in C#, Access, and SQL database programming, web development using HTML, XML, and JavaScript, Java programming, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff too. But I also wanted to mention, though, as a programmer, I'm always looking to kind of challenge my knowledge. So if any of you guys got any comments, suggestions, or anything that you think that I should take some time to look at, I'm definitely free to look into it. So just go ahead and leave your comments below, and I'll kind of take a look at it. I also mentioned before in my video that I wasn't for sure about how I was going to kind of manage the video logs. I don't know if I might do it maybe like weekly or if I would do it daily. I'd like to try to do like at least one video per day to kind of talk about my life and share my stories and stuff. But one thing I am kind of sure that I'll kind of try to do is to kind of is about the content that I'll be doing. I'll be kind of sharing my daily events, tutorials, product review, stories, whatever comes to my mind. So, but when I was doing my first video, there were some moments I was kind of busy admiring my camera. I was also kind of testing it out too. I was going to share the camera that I'm using. It's Canon Vixia. I'm not too concerned about it. I didn't really do much research on it. I just knew that this was what I'd be able to use, so I like it. It's really good quality. It's an HD camera. So that is what I'm going to use. And I also decided that I'm not going to just have the camera on me and have that be my video log, but I'd have a combination of the two. I'd use the computer screen like I am now, and I might use the camera. I'll mix and match it up. It's fun that way. But anyway, getting back to the story, I'm going to kind of share with you what happened today. So yesterday, when I was kind of working on an assignment that I had for a class, okay, and I'll show you what it is here. I'm just gonna kind of find it here. No, it's not in there. I'm gonna bring it up here. Alright, this is the end of it. I finished it already, but yesterday I was just starting this assignment. actually I did half of this already before it. I had to add on to this assignment. This assignment is kind of split into two. I did one half of it, which is kind of this half right here, and I did about everything else yesterday and a little bit of it today. But yesterday I was getting very stuck on like validating this user input. I can show you what it does right now. So the user would enter in like the number of eggs, and I'm gonna put 100, and a price per egg. I'm gonna type in $4.99, and it works out really fine right now. It would display, it would do some calculating. It would display the number of packages that it makes up an even dozen, and then the number of eggs that would be left over that don't make up a dozen, and then the total cost of all the eggs. So that would be like taking the $4.99 timesing it by 100, get $499. So that's what I got. It works out really good. But yesterday I was really busting my head on this assignment, especially this part right here, validating the price, because I got to validate that it's in a decimal format. So I mean, I was really having some problems there. I'm going to kind of take a little time here to kind of show some of the source code on this too, and then after that, then I'll kind of show you what I did from there. Validate Java. Yeah, that's good. So this is right here on my right side. This is the main program code that runs it all. They call it, and from there it calls all the other classes that it does. Right here at the bottom, where it finally does all of the calculating, is where I kind of started getting really hung up. Where exactly? I think invalidating, not in calculating, validating, right around here. That is where I really started getting mixed up, because I was trying to do everything in the class. Here's the validation class. It does different type of validation, but right here is the part where I was getting really messed up on, because I was trying to test and try to parse I was trying to convert the string to a double right here in the class. And I mean, I thought that, it worked, but it wasn't working for me, because I think I didn't have this part in there first, and I was using a try catch statement in there. I was using a little bit of knowledge I had from C#, and it wasn't working the same way. So then I had to go back to the instructor's example, and I kind of see how he did it, and that's how I got to what I'm at right now. I got that right there, and then from there it is called from, let's see, here. That's where it's called. So that statement calls this method right here in the instantiated class, and it runs all that, and it runs it fine, no problem. So, but last night I was really busting my head on this. I was working on it from 7 o'clock, I believe, all the way to 10, and I don't know if that sounds like a lot of time to any of you guys, but for me as a programmer, that's a long time to just sit down and try to work on one little small thing just to convert a string to a double in Java. That's a really long time. So, and I was working on it this morning too for a little while. I think I was working on that same issue this morning from 10 to 12 until I finally figured it out. Then from there I was able to get everything else all worked out, and I got everything else built. So, getting back to the main story, I was very satisfied that it was finally working, and I'm pretty happy now that everything is working now. But I thought that I'd do something a little bit fun. After I was done, I thought I'd kind of challenge my thinking, and I do something fun for the instructor for leaving me such a fun assignment to work on. So after I got all of this crap taken care of and finished, I added in some of this right here on the main page of the program. There's a little button here that says bonus, and a little label that says do it, you know you wanna. So I'm going to submit. I already did. I did submit this assignment to my instructor online. So I don't know if he's seen it yet. He probably didn't. But eventually he's going to open it up, and this is going to be the page that he's going to open up first. He'll probably test this all out, see that it all works out fine, and then he's going to get curious, and he's going to click on the bonus, right? And that's going to take him to a whole nother page. Alright, that's enough of that. So you can't hear it, but it plays the Rick Roll video, and there's sound to it. This is the page that's going to come up. It's going to be very hilarious, and I'm looking forward to seeing what response I get back from my instructor. A little joke to kind of humor myself up a little bit from doing such a big and difficult assignment. But that's all I got for today. I'll try to do another video tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do. One of my friends mentioned before that he wanted to kind of hang out, do something during the weekend, so maybe me and him will get together and kind of do something. But that's all I got for today. I'd actually like to try to maybe keep you guys followed up with what happened. So I mean, whatever response I get back from my instructor, I'll definitely share it with you guys, just for the shits and giggles. So that's all I got. So have a good day, guys.